But we've got to trust the process. See yourself as God sees you. Be yourself as it feels authentic for you to be. Know yourself. Know where your weak points are, where your strengths are. And accept yourself. You don't have to be this thing called perfect. Perfect is not always cracked up to be. It gives you gray hair. Honor yourself. Do what feels right. What brings you joy. My dear friend, my brother, Michael Bernard Beckwith, says, your only purpose for being on the planet is to celebrate your God self and do what brings you joy. Honor yourself and trust yourself. Just because you haven't done it, don't mean that you won't do it. That's economics. Spiritual economics. Just because you haven't done it doesn't mean you won't do it. Just because you didn't do it doesn't mean you can't do it. Trust yourself. See yourself. Be yourself. Know yourself. Accept yourself. Honor yourself. Trust yourself. And appreciate yourself. Ooh! I'm so happy when I see me in the morning. Ooh, I just get excited. Woo! I'm happy. Aren't you happy to see yourself in the morning? I know people get up in the mirror and the first thing they do. Girl, please let me have a bump on my face. I got a face, that's a good thing. Yeah, and let me have two eyes to see the bumps and the wrinkle or the gray hair. I have this one look. Come here. See, it's coming up right here. It's right there in the center of my head. Can you see? Can you see it? It's so exciting. And it's little and it stands right up in the air. And as soon as I get a chance, I'm gonna make it red. Wonderful. Yeah. I wouldn't have a red. Not even that one, because you know, they come with friends. Appreciate yourself. I mean, really appreciate yourself. I used to have this like real challenge with my body and stuff like that. I was just like, okay, here's a lump, here's a bump, here's a this, here's a that. So I was like watching the TV, right? And you know how because I had decided that I was going to have what's that stuff? Liposuction. I wasn't going to get it. I wasn't too serious because I can't even remember what it was. But anyway, I was going to go have some liposuction. And so I had made that up in my mind, you know. And so I was like flicking through the TV one day, and God, in her infinite wisdom, just took me to, I think it's the Learning Channel, where they show you all that kind of stuff, right? And on this particular day, as I was flicking through, there they was doing liposuction on somebody. Have you ever seen that? Horrification. They had that thing in the woman's leg and they was digging. Oh my Lord, they should pay us for that. Oh no. Let me just like my little saying there. Very nice. So the other thing, you know, I talked to you about truth and I talked to you about trust, but see, in this other thing, you know, we have to have discipline. Hello? I said, you just take a breath, you just suck the air out. Yeah, I know it's hard. I'll tell you a little bit about that in a minute. But you gotta have discipline. So, you know, like you know, okay, so, you know, it's a body. Let me just work with it. What can I do? So I decided like I was gonna get up like at 5:30 every morning, right? And like do some exercise and stuff like that. And then I was like gonna go to yoga and stuff. And like, I was like, or cake or nothing like that and stuff like that. And I was even gonna give up my most wonderful prized possession, fried chicken wings and everything. Because like, I thought maybe like if I did that and ate like, and drank like 5 gallons of water a day and stuff like that, I wouldn't have to have the liposuction, right? So I made yet another exercise plan, yeah? And like I bought like another thing. Another one, you know, like this was gonna be the one. Like I saw it like at 2 o'clock in the morning. So I knew this one would work. Yeah. And then plus when I called, like I got an operator like right away, like on the 800 number. So that was like a sign from God. And then lo and behold, I saw the ultimate, the thing that was going to save me and give me like the size 5 body. It was this beautiful specimen. It was a thing that God created just for me. Its name was Billy Banks. And the divine creation was Kaibo. Kaibo. I saw it was on 2 o'clock in the morning. God, it was like a dream, right? Because when I looked at Billy Blanks doing Taebo, I wanted to lose some weight. I just, because he was just so fine. Oh, thank you, God. So I ordered all 6 of the tests. This was it. No more of the ab doers, no more of the crunch bar. I was going to take all of the clothes off of the treadmill. Throw away all my previous exercise plans. And me and Billy, we was going to get down. Girl, I sent for all 6 tapes. 30, what's that? I'm on. Thank you. Green tea and spiritual milk, sugar-free. Why you got to deprive me of a sugar-free milk? Why I can't have enough sugar in my milk? Oh my God. Thank you. Oh, it's very tasty though. And out to, girl, please, let me lay down on the floor. Very lovely, very tasty. Okay, anyway. So, all 6 of the Billy Blanks Taebo tapes. That's like the slow learner, the beginner, the intermediate, the advanced. Then they had like tummy power and hip apocalypse or something. I was excited. I was so excited. I paid for the hurry up and get it to me tomorrow. Yes, because I was committed. So Billy arrived. But of course, I had to go to Target and get a new workout outfit. You can't work out in no old clothes with Billy Blanks. So I had to go to Target and get a new workout outfit. Target. So I went, and then I went to the parade of shoes and got me a new pair of sneakers. I was ready for Billy. So I put the tape in. I watched the whole introduction and everything. It was just delicious to watch him. I was mesmerized. I was so mesmerized that I figured, why waste my time exercising? I went to the kitchen, got my pint of coffee Haagen-Dazs, and sat down and watched all 6 tapes. It was exciting. Woo! I was sweating. So we have to have discipline. We have to be willing to do the work that is required to create the thing that we say we want. We can't give up midstream, halfway. You've got to be willing to go all the way. You don't get blessed for what you start, you get blessed for what you complete. Do one thing at a time and do it through to completion. Commit yourself to yourself, for yourself, be disciplined and carried out. Now, if you're like me, you have challenges with discipline. So, this is what I discovered. My grandmother was old-fashioned. And, you know, today it would seem a little sadistic and strange, but she used to send me out to the woods to get a switch. And I'd bring it back, and she'd run it through some cold water until it was nice and pliable, and then she'd beat me with it. See, we don't understand those things today. And a switch was like your normal, you rolled your eyes spanking. You know, like if you rolled your, she said something, she had her back to you and you rolled your eyes, you got beat with the switch. Now, when you did things that you weren't supposed to do, that was an ironing cord beat. Because years ago, ironing cords weren't plastic, they were cloth. But they still had all that metal stuff going inside. So some iron had broke back when Moses was coming across the river. She still had the cord from that. So when you did deliberate disobedience, that was an ironing cord beating. And then, when you mouthed off, or if you were across the room, or if you were trying to run and stuff, that was the extension cord beating, because that thing could reach far. And they call that discipline. Or you got to sit somewhere for hours. Or you had to watch something repetitively. Or you had to write something repetitively. So in my brain, discipline was harsh and brutal and violent and ugly. So I realized I could never discipline myself, ever. But I also realized that without the essence of what that was, I wasn't going to get too far in my life. So what I had to do was change the language. So I knew, and I don't have any issue with being undisciplined. But what I do, I have inner cooperation. When I say I want to do something, I teach myself to cooperate with myself on the inside and the outside. Inner cooperation, for me, takes the place of discipline. So what is it that you need to be able to stand with yourself, for yourself, to get you to where you need to be? Change the language. It's okay. Yeah? So I'm going to tell you one little joke, and then I'm going to let you go stretch and stuff, because people are starting to nod, even though nobody said, what's the matter with you? So I'll tell you one little joke. Let me see which one. I have to tell a clean one, so I'm just going through the file in my brain. I love a sale. A sale? As a matter of fact, my future husband's name is Clarence Sale. Sales excite